What's up, everybody? We're back at the Z Casino, Black Hawk, Colorado. We're going to be doing another system video today, and I'm super excited. We're going to be jumping into the advanced part of the series. So we're going to be doing a double dozen, and what we're going to be doing is an expanded Martingale. It's not going to be a regular progression or a Martingale, but it's going to be tiered out, and I'm going to go over that in a second. So I got $5 going in, another $5, so that's going to be $10. But basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing the double dozens, and we're going to start out at our base units, and rather than martingaling on a loss, we're going to try to go for consecutive bets or flat bets. So we're going to, in this case, what I'm going to do, I determined I'm going to do 5. So I'm going to do 5 flat bets at 25 cents each on the second dozen and a third dozen. And basically what's going to happen is, let's say that we get 4 wins. That's going to give us 8 units to a 2-unit loss. 4 units to a 2-unit loss. So we're going to gain 2 units in that case, and we'll reset the progression and start all over. If we get let's say we get 3 losses and 2 wins, we're going to move up. We're going to go to the martingale level, so we're going to go to 75 cents, and we're going to try to get those 3 wins in consecutive recovery sequences. All right, so there we go. So we get the first one. We're going to try to get those losses via recovery on a martingale sequence. So what we'll do is we'll have to go 3 bets, right? And let's say we win 2 of those 3 bets. We have 1 bet left, and we're going to see where we are according to our bankroll. But if we want to recover it, we're going to martingale from there and go after it. And if we miss, then we're going to reset and drop the progression down and do it all over. So hopefully I'm explaining this correctly enough. Hopefully I can demonstrate this long enough for you guys to get the gist of the idea, but this is definitely an advanced concept. It takes a lot of thought. You got to plan out beforehand how many steps you want or how many bets you want to make, when you're going to do your progression, how high you want your progression to be, where you want to end it, what's your stop loss, so on and so forth. Lots of different variables. So I'm going to say that this is getting into the advanced part of the series, so we're going to call this an advanced system. But let's see if we can go. Let's get the second hit here. We got one. All right, so we get a loss there. So in our series, we're keeping in our head, tracking our head. We got 1 loss and 1 win. And what I like to do when I'm doing this system is, you can just say 1 to 1, you know, and then if you get, if you want to arrange your losses first, or I usually do wins. So let's just say we got 1 win and 1 loss, so we're 1 to 1. If we get another win, we're going to be 2 to 1. If we get another win, we'll be 3 to 1, so on and so forth. But I like to keep track of my wins and losses in a tiered way, and then that way, or in a score kind of way, that way I know at the end where I'm at. So right now we're 1 to 1. I'm putting the wins first. You can arrange however you want in your head, but once again, this is the expanded martingale, and we're tiering out. We're not taking the risk all at once. We're tiering it out into different levels and mitigating it through trying to recover or get ahead via winning majority of your units at a given level. Once again, I hope that makes sense. These, as we get into these more advanced systems, it's going to be a little more complicated to explain, but try to get through it. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. All right, so we're 2 to 1 of our 5-unit series. So we've gone through 3 bets. We have 2 wins and 1 loss. So as you can see, we're even right now, which that's not the point of the system. So that's not the point of any system, is it? So let's see where we can end up. And if we get another win here, we'll be 3 and 1, and then we'll be ahead. And technically, if you want, once you're ahead, you can reset your progression. You can say, okay, you know what? I won that series of 5 bets, so I'm going to take my 2-unit gain in that instance, or 1-unit gain in that instance, and I'm going to start all over with the 5 bet progression and go from there. But there's lots of different ways you can go about this. I'm going to have to demonstrate some various different techniques or methodologies to go about mitigating the risk differently. All right, so that's going to be a miss.
The winning number is
so we're 2 to 2 of our 5-unit series. So as you can see, we're down 50 cents right now. If we get this win, that will put us back up, or we'll be at 9.75. But yeah, we're going to move on. We're going to try to get our unit or recovery through that next level. So 2 to 2. Let's hope we get this here. That'll put us 3 to 2, and then we'll have two bets to gain, or 2 spins to be successful on to recover our units. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, let's get a win here. Let's go 3 to 2. All right, so we get that win. As expected, we 3 to 2. We get 3 wins, 2 losses on a higher coverage system. So Now this is where the Martingale, so we're on the second level now, and we got 3 wins and we got 2 losses. So now we're gonna have to get 2 wins in order to make up for those losses. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because the Martingale progression requires a triple up. So we'll see if we can do it here.
Time is running out. Please place
And
your
we're gonna
bets.
try to get 2 levels in that manner.
No more bets. Thank you.
So this is the first step of the second level, and we have 2. All right, so we get that one, and we're gonna go ahead and see how that
The
affected us.
winning number is 26, black even.
So because we got the win right off the rip, you can see we're ahead. We're in for 10. We're sitting at 1050, so that's a gain of 2 units. We could try to recover all the ones that we lost, so we could repeat, and this would recover both of those losses from the last series. But because we're ahead, we're just going to reset and drop back down to the original units and start all over.
Time is running out.
So right now we're up for
Please
2
place
units
your
and for
bets.
6 minutes.
No more bets. Thank you.
And we're going to keep track again. This is so we're going to start the series over, and we're going to go to 5 and see how many wins we get. But we started this level at 1050. We're at 10. All right, so that's going to be 1-0 in favor of us. 1 win, 0 losses. 4 more spins to go.
Place your bets, please.
Putting it out there. And some of the variations that you can do with this is where instead of tripling for the Martingale, if you get a couple losses, you can actually quadruple and try to make up for some of the units that way. You can double rather than tripling and go for a longer extended Martingale or level.
Time is
But there's
running
lots of
out.
different variations you
Please
can
place
do.
your bets.
Let's see if we can get the second of 5 here.
No more
First
bets.
level.
Thank you.
Alright, so that's going to be a second one. And then another way you can play this too that I forgot about is if you do get a win off your first one, you can take those units and bank them, and you can start your progression over because you don't need to fight back after you get a win. So as long as you keep getting consecutive wins, you don't need to start your progression. You only need to start your progression on a loss. So if we're doing it according to that methodology, we got 2 wins, so we're going to restart all over. So this is going to be, we're resetting the first level. This is the first spin. And if we clear those down, you'll see we're at 11. So we're starting at 11. First level all over.
No more bets. Thank you.
All right, so we get a loss there. So we're gonna have to start our progression. So we're
The
0 to
winning
1,
number is 1, red R.
and we're gonna repeat and go for the win. Hope to be 1 to 1. And if we can come out, if we can be, that can be our only loss in the series, then we won't need to do a progression. We can just start all over again because we'll get some units. But once again, we started at 11 for this level. We got a loss on our first one, so we're 0 to 1. Going for the
Time is
second one.
running out. Please place your bets. No more bets. Thank you.
All right, so we get the hit, so we're 1 to 1.
The winning number is 13, black
And as you
R.
can see, that being even 1 to 1 gave us a 25-cent loss on the total that we had. So we're going for this one. This will be the third one. We're going to be 2 to 1 if we get the win, or 1 to 2 if we get the loss. And that's going to dictate what we do. But if we do get the win, we'll be back to where we were when we started this level. And then if we get the win after that, we can think about resetting our
Time is
progression,
running out.
or we
Please place your
can
bets.
continue.
No
All right,
more
let's get it.
bets. Thank you.
All right, so we get that win, 16. So that puts us 2-1 for score on the first level. And as you can see, we're back to where we started at the beginning, so we're at 11. So if we get this win, it'll be 3-1. And if we wanted to, we could reset our progression, or we could continue, or we could reset the level. Or if we wanted to, we could continue and hope to gain some more units and then proceed to the second level when necessary and try to recoup all of our units that way for a bigger gain, but it's not necessary. So let's see if we can get this.
No more butts. Thank you.
Alright, so we get that one, so that's going to be 3 wins to 1 loss for level 1. And we start the level at 11. We're sitting at 11:25, so we're going to reset the level completely. Give you guys a little variation of, rather than progressing, what you can do to try to get ahead without with just flat betting. You don't necessarily have to expand the Martingale or go into the sequence unless necessary or you desire to do so. So we're at 11:25. We're going to start all over. So this is 0-0, level 1. Let's get another win.
No more bets. Thank you.
All right, so 26 back to back. There's the repeaters I was telling you guys about. It happens. So we get a win there. So that was going to be the beginning of our level 1, but because we get the win, we're going to start all over. So we're at 1150, and now we're going to start at level 1 all the way from the beginning. So we're at 0. It's 0-0, and we're doing our 5 sequence, double dozen Martingale progression expanded. All right, let's get another win, and we'll reset again back down to 0.
Please place your bets. No more bets. Thank you.
And we're roughly 12 minutes in at this point, so we're sitting at 1150 right now. All right, let's get another hit. Uh-oh. Bounce right out. All right, so we're going to start our progression. So we're 0-1. And we're going to see if we can get ahead, or we're going to have to advance to level 2 when necessary. So let's go. I was going to try to keep this one around 15 minutes, but I think I'm going to need to go a little longer to explore the different kinds of concepts and see if we need to get back to level 2 again. So we'll see what happens, but once again, this is the double dozen expanded Martingale.
Place your bets.
All right, 0-1. Let's
No
get a
more
tie.
bets. Thank you.
All right, so that's 22, so that's going to give us a win. So we're 1-1 on the level 1 series. If we get 2 more wins, we can consider restarting the progression all over. But we started the level with 1150, we're at 1125. So once again, this is we're 1-1. We're going to try to get 2-1. And then if we get 3-1, we'll be ahead.
Time is running out. Please place your bets.
All right, let's get that win.
No more bets. Thank you.
All right, 15. So that's a win. That's 2-1 in the series. So we're looking pretty good. We're back to where we were at the start. And let's see if we can get another win here. And then if so, we can restart the progression. Otherwise, we can continue and look forward to doing our Martingale in the second round. But 2-1 right now. And it's a pretty simple system to play. I wouldn't put it under simple systems. Like I said, it requires forethought. You got to pay attention a lot. You can't really just be mindless playing it. So It's going to fall under the advanced system, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Alright, so 28, we get another win. And once again, you can see we got ahead, so we could restart our progression. We're at 3-1. Sitting at 1175. We're 15 minutes in. I think what I'm going to do in this case, though, I think I'm going to keep playing this just for the example's sake or the demonstration purposes. So we're 3-1. We'll see how far we need to get, and then we'll progress to the second level and see where it takes us. All for demonstration purposes. I hope you guys appreciate this. 3-1 right now. Let's get it 4-1, and then we'll get that. We'll get that other unit in the second level. All right, so we get to 24.
The winning number is 24.
So we're 4-1, and once again, that's a little extra there. So we started at 1150. We're at 12, so we made 2 units on that round. We did have 1 loss though, so because it's 4-1, I'm gonna demonstrate how you would recover that 1 if you wanted to attack it, and we're gonna do that right here. So let's get that one. Let's get the 5 wins to complete our level 1 series. Doing it by getting one of our bets in level 2.
Thank you.
All right, let's get it. All right. So we won 4 of the 5 on the first level. And now we recovered the last one, or the one that we missed on the second level, first round. So we complete the series, and now we're sitting at 1275. So we're in for 10, sitting at 1275. I think what we'll do is we'll go through one more series just so you guys can see, and hopefully you understand exactly what I'm trying to explain or portray.
Time is running out. Please place your bets.
And this is the foundation for the next few demonstrations that we're going to be going through. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you like it. I hope I brought something new to you. And we're starting over here, so we're at 0. Let's go through level 1 and see how far we can get with the progression. Alright, so we get a win right away. And once again, we can, reset our progression. Add that to our bank, so we're at 13. But I think we're going to continue. But I do like the system. I find it very effective. I find it better than the Martingale in terms of if you don't want to go too deep or risk a lot of money, this is a great way to mitigate that.
Time is running out.
I have used it in the past, and I still do use it with certain systems in conjunction with other ones. Like I said before, I play a lot of different systems, but I combine them, so. All right, starting all over, 0-0, level 1, let's get it. And we started at 13 on this level. All right, 27, that's another win. So this is a great scenario where you're just picking up units, cleaning them up, restarting your progression, not needing to go very deep. Once again, we started at 10, sitting at 1325. It's a gain of 13 units total. And we're roughly 19 minutes in. So let's start a progression again. See if we can gain some more units, or if we're going to need to stop or progress. Or if we can get to the point where we get ahead.
No more bets. Thank you.
Alright, we get a 26, so cleaning up more units, and I think I'm going to end it there. I don't think I need to demonstrate more. If I do, I might do a demonstration about going to the second and third level, but as you can see, this is a pretty reliable system, very viable as a choice for an approach, but I do highly recommend it. But we're roughly 20 minutes in. We started with 10. We're sitting at $13.50 right now. We're gonna hit that cash out button.
Time is
And once again,
running
this is the
out.
expanded
Please place your
Martingale,
bets.
playing the double dozens. And we're at the Z Casino, Black Hawk, Colorado. In
No
for
more
10,
bets.
out for
Thank you.
$13.50. I got more system videos coming, so stay tuned. Until next time.